So let's get into the reason we started this podcast in the first place. So I think in this podcast, I think it's really important for us to talk about the beginning. This is the first episode. So basically, I'm going to talk about how I first came up with ADHD or A. So basically, it started off as ADHMe because I knew I wanted to make an ADHD podcast. And me and LaShawn were just on the phone. And I was like, bro, I think it'd be so fun if we just recorded our conversations and like just post them on the internet. And I thought it'd be so funny. And that's what I did. Oh yeah, we can just do a podcast.
It's like 3 years ago, by the way.
Exactly, 3 years ago, 2020, when everybody was making a podcast. But like, I was like, yeah, I just want to have ADHD conversations and just talk and post it. And that's where ADHMe came from. So like, I knew I wanted to be ADHD, and then I was like, what? How could I play on that and still not copy ADHD? I was like, ADHMe. That's cool. And LaShawn was like, ADHMe. Like, okay, that's a cool name, but what does that even mean? So I scammered around. I was like, A, don't harm me. A, or like apples, dog, heart, money. Like, I was just coming to all these ideas. And then one of them was like, A, don't hate me. A, don't hate me. That makes sense. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. What if we just had like a controversial podcast and we just said like, hey, don't hate me for it. That way nobody can get mad. Like I said, hey, don't hate me. So it's like swipe or no swiping. Like, hey, don't hate me.
Swipe or no swiping.
Like, hey, don't hate me, but this. So like I feel like I have a lot of controversial ideas, but like I just never know when to say them. So yeah, and I got the most controversial people I know to be on a podcast.
I will get canceled many times. I'm okay with that. You can't cancel someone who knows they're going to get canceled.
Exactly.
And what was your little phrase that you had always said with Aiden Ross?
Oh yeah, Aiden Ross says, in my opinion, it's a fact.
That's right.
Oh, no. Or he said, I think he actually said, it's a fact in my opinion, but we like it saying the other way. But yeah,
we perfected it.
Yeah, we made it better.
Jasmine is super talented, guys. I don't know if you guys know it. Well, you guys don't know it, but ADHMe, A don't hate me, those logos, Jasmine.
Yeah.
So the organization that we have, Jasmine.
Bro, we didn't post for 3 days. The one time we brought Jasmine on with us, now we posted, boys. No, I said 3 days. I meant 3
years.
3 years. Me and LaShawn can't get anything done if it's not for Jasmine. So she is the backbone of this podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for saying that. I feel very appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay, so let's just talk about how everybody met. Quincy and LaShawn, how did you two meet?
Yeah, actually, we met on this like roommate dating algorithm crap called Please Do Not Snore. We didn't use it for dating. We just used it to get roommates. Like they make you take this long profile like questionnaire. You have to figure out like basically like what do you like in a roommate? Do you want them to snore? Do you want them to be clean? Do you want them to like be like rap music or like your favorite artist? They asked every little thing, like it was a dating profile, and the algorithm literally hooked me and LaShawn up. Right, LaShawn?
Yeah. But it was, I didn't expect Quincy to reach out to me. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna see Quincy after, Prowl, because they had Camp Prowl and then they had the actual college. And so we were
Prowl?
Talk about Prowl. It's like a little summer program to get you ready for college. And it's like a pre-college to college. And so like we got to go and we went like camping and stuff. No, I don't really want to talk about that. It wasn't fun. But you met a lot of good people. And that was when, me and Quincy signed up for our rooms. and apparently we did it wrong. We did all of that, like signing up for the roommate just to not be in the same room.
Yeah. We didn't understand the like room assignment thing. Like it was like it would be like room 1A and then it'd be like room 1B. So we thought the A and B was like that would be like, oh, if we both get in room 1A, like we or him room 1B, like we
I
thought
don't
it
know
would be
how
the
it works.
same, but it didn't work. Like it was like 1A, two like you have to get 2A and 2B. Like we didn't understand any of it because they didn't explain it to us like online at all how
Oh
rooms.
yeah, it was like A and B for one
Yeah,
room, and then yeah, it was like,
yeah.
why would y'all do that? It
They
should be
didn't
like
explain
A1,
it.
A2.
So we like basically I booked the room and it was with the person already and I didn't even know. And that was Ricky. Now Ricky, y'all
Hmm.
might meet in a later episode, but
Oh yeah, we gotta bring Ricky in. Ricky and Eddie. I actually got paired with Eddie too. I think you did too, right?
yeah, Eddie was another person that like there was like a ranking system basically. Like LaShawn was on number one match, and then it was like other people down the line.
Hmm.
But I heard met that I found out down the line that Sean had a different number one match. Is that right?
Uh, well, it turned out to be Eddie because, and this is the crazy part. My mom, she was like, "You're not that clean. If you get somebody clean, they're gonna hate you." So, like, Quincy was my first pick, but it said he was clean. So my mom was like, "No, you can't go there because that guy's gonna hate you, and he's probably gonna do. I don't know. He's probably I don't know." She was like paranoid about it, and
Yeah.
so I was looking around and I started looking around for Eddie, but it said some things that me and Eddie didn't really connect on, and then I just circled back around to Quincy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you made your best friend.
I know, right? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was crazy when I read his profile. It was like talking about Atlanta, Childish Gambino,
Yeah.
stuff that I just felt like I was the only person that knew about these people. It was like it was wild. I was like, wow, this is somebody I really need. Like this is like a match made in heaven, and I'm glad we matched.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
It was like meeting yourself, kind of, Quincy, because those are like
Yeah,
the first things I learned about you.
exactly,
So,
exactly. Yeah, it's really weird. Like me and LaShawn, we're also both Virgos. Actually, he he's a fake Virgo. He's not even real. He's only born in
I
September. He
never claimed to be a Virgo, first off.
but
But
but like your birthday's in September, so automatically people are gonna think
that
your
is a
birthday.
Libra month to me.
It's not though. Like it's barely a Libra month. You're like on the cusp, and
Yeah.
that's the annoying thing because I always want to call you a Virgo, and then here you come with this Libra mess. Like
And I'm not even a real Libra, anyways. I don't know what I
you're on
am.
the cusp. You're
I
like a
know.
weirdo,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
you're
I
right.
think
I
you should
mean,
just take the logo Virgo card because
I don't. I like Libras. I like
why?
the mediator, like I don't know. It's like balance. I'm
Oh,
always
is
doing
that?
that. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
like
what a Libra
mediator and
does?
balance, yes.
Oh, that's definitely you. You're a
But it's
Libra.
also very nonchalant. So not a lot of people like us.
Wait, you're really a Libra then for real? Because I always call you a fence sitter. That's what I always think. You're always
Yeah.
like, yeah, like I think I'll
Hmm.
go for it. So yeah, that actually does fit you more. But I wish you were a Virgo because then we could say that's another commonality we have.
Yeah.
But let's talk about
You
um
and Jasmine. That's what I
yeah.
want to know because I was gone for that whole thing.
Yeah. So me and Jasmine met because I'm a freaking weirdo and I always like want to talk to random people and I just like meeting new people. And I think I met Jasmine first on the shuttle bus. And I what did I even say to you,
no, no,
Jasmine?
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
it's not.
Wait, no. Wait, was
I
it the
thought
shuttle bus
I
or
thought it
was
was
it the
first.
computer lab?
That was the second time.
No, 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 because no, it had to have been the computer lab. It was a computer lab because I remember I was sitting down and then you and Maddie came
Yeah.
into the computer lab. I just looked at you guys because you guys saying hi to everyone, and then
Yeah.
you looked at me, you looked into my soul, and you said, "I don't know you, but hi," and I was like, "Hi," and I waved back,
Oh,
and then we
oh,
met again later on the shuttle bus, and I remember because that's when we got off the shuttle bus together, and you're like, "You getting off here?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then we got
oh.
off the shuttle bus together and then we hung out that entire day.
What? Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Sounds like Quincy, all
Yeah.
right.
Because you're like, oh, I saw you earlier in the computer lab, and now you're here. You're like, you can sit next to me, and then you made fun of me because
Ain't
like,
funny.
yeah, because you were like, you asked to see my class schedule, and I I showed it to you on my phone, and then you said,
Yeah.
"This is how you show people your class schedule. Let me show you how to do it."
Dang. Wow. But yeah, so I was actually a proud guy. Like LaShawn said he hated proud. That hurt my soul because I actually ran proud. Like that was like my thing. I loved like meeting new people and like especially people that were new to school. Jasmine was a transfer student, so I felt like it was
Mm,
my mission. And proud didn't do much for transfer students, so I felt like it was my job to like make sure she knew what was going on in school. Because I just took, like a lot of people felt like they hated Columbus, and like I just felt like you just need to just know the people, like you
yeah.
need to know the people and you need to know where you belong. So yeah.
Well, wait, I said I hated Proud because it was their first Proud ever, and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
didn't
that's
have
true.
anything put together. They were kind of like making us lead the way. They were like, "So, what do you guys want to do today?"
Yeah, they all were the guinea pigs.
Yeah, yeah, we were. But
Actually, it actually got worse, bro.
really,
Like when COVID hit, we had to make more guinea pigs because we had to do Prowl on Minecraft. Now that was a wild time. We had to do everything. We had to do a
mm,
whole summer camp on Minecraft. That was very crazy,
that's
but it was
weird.
fun.
Like,
Yeah.
so how long? It was like just hours of Minecraft. Like people.
Yes. Yes. We basically spent the whole time you would be doing activities
Mhm.
at Prowl on Minecraft because like we couldn't be touching people, so we had to make sure yeah, like
So
we were
everybody was
all
at
safe.
home.
Yeah, everybody was at home, all on Discord. We just talked on Discord, and we would basically have like all the like the Prowl games on Minecraft. We just turned them into a Minecraft version, and they would have to like do scavenger hunts and all this stuff within Minecraft. And that's
Damn.
actually how, like, I thought Minecraft was so lame, and I had to actually learn how to play Minecraft because I didn't want to look stupid. How am I going to teach these kids, or not really kids, teach these students, incoming freshmen, like about like the school, and I don't even know what I'm doing on Minecraft. So I made sure I learned how to play Minecraft, and I played. And yeah, it was. I ended up liking Minecraft a lot actually from that.
Yeah, I still won't play it.
It's okay.
So, Quincy, can you kind of talk about how you were able to put this whole thing together?
Yeah. So basically, I knew me and LaShawn. We've just been talking about this like ADHD podcast, and we already recorded one, but it was like really bad, and we did it during COVID. So I knew like Jasmine one was in marketing. Jasmine one like knew like a lot about like graphics stuff like that. So I knew we needed to get Jasmine onto this. So like we told you, she's like really talented and
Wait, did you
organized.
go to school for marketing?
That's kind of a long story, but no, no, okay. So technically, no, but in job interviews, yes, I sure
Awesome,
did.
awesome,
Dang, girl,
awesome.
you can do that thing. That's like you. She got those colors right the first time. That is a first time image that y'all are seeing. I've never seen that
Yeah.
before. Do you guys want to see our first time? I can't even show you guys, but it's terrible.
Now, if you want to see our first logo, subscribe to our Patreon and you'll see what it really looked like.
Yeah.
Or you can find us on the deep web of YouTube. You can see all original stuff. But yeah, Jasmine, I knew she was needed. And me and her talk all the time and we were like, bro, we're always like, man, we should have recorded this. We should make a podcast about it. So that's when I was like, Jasmine, why don't you just join A Don't Hate Me? And then also, um, LaShawn, he was already part of it. I just know me and him have ADHD conversations all the time, and we just like making content together. So definitely had to have him in still on ADHD. And yeah, this is how everything came to be. I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm really happy to be a part of this, and kind of help you guys like get the ball rolling. And I feel like we make a really, really good team so far. Um, because I feel like just today, just the overall environment of our society is just such an echo chamber
Yeah.
of just these sort of um just modern day low vibrational opinions and ideas, and I feel like the world has kind of lost sight of morals and originality and
Uh,
humbleness. So just here to just share my opinions, just talk.
exactly.
Nobody asked, but here I am.
Exactly. I'm literally just a guy. Like I don't want to seem like I'm better than anybody. I don't think like yeah, I know better than anybody, but I I think my opinion matters, obviously. So I think that's really why I wanted to make this podcast. And I just want to entertain. Like I know y'all are probably just driving, working out, just listening to something. This is what this is for. I'm just here to help you work out. I'm just here to help you while you're driving. Just listen to me. Just listen to what I have to say. And that's it. I'm not trying to inform you really. I'm really trying to entertain you. I'm just giving my opinions. Um like I don't like certain things and I think certain things need to be talked up and brought to light. I'm just tackling them. I'm just saying my opinion on them. I'm not saying my opinion on them is better than yours or anything. I'm actually really here to learn too. Like tell me if you disagree. Like I want this to be a
Mm-hmm.
conversational thing. I don't want it just to be like, oh, I'm spilling my rhetoric. Like I like to open dialogue. Like one day we're gonna have like a very controversial idea. And I'm gonna have the person that's like the master of that. Like say, like I hate Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I'm gonna get a worker that's been working at Campbell's for so many years, sitting at a table, and I just want to have a conversation with them. Why they think Campbell's is great, or give them the background story of Campbell's. Like I think Campbell sucks. So like I think we just need to have conversations. And if y'all are experts and stuff, do like write to us. Tell us like, hey, you're wrong about this. Like, and we might do an episode just talking about you and your opinion and our opinion. And maybe we can reach a middle ground. That's my point. I think a middle ground is really important in life. So yeah.
Yeah,
No, and just to
but
piggyback, oh, were you gonna add something?
yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Mhm. Oh, yeah, just to piggyback off of Quincy, I feel like all of these popular, whether it's celebrities or TV hosts like podcast hosts and stuff, I feel like all of them are coming from a funded or political source. Like they can't say certain things or they have to say certain things. And it's like swayed in a way to where the opinion of theirs is not really their opinion. It's
Yeah.
just the opinion of somebody that's paying them.
The
And
network.
yeah, and I feel like this podcast should be unadulterated, it should be raw, and it shouldn't be like swayed by an opinion of like I don't want to get funding from somebody and I don't want to lie to my audience and like say if I'm not talking from my heart, then I don't even want to do this anymore. So like
Exactly.
that's what I feel like I want to be the one source that people go to and they're like, Sean's gonna say it real, or like Sean Quincy, ADHMe is gonna say it real, and they're gonna say how they feel about it. And after y'all go to us, y'all can go whoever you want. But I just want y'all to come here for some unadulterated content.
But no cursing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Uh,
yeah.
I think uh platforms like ours are really important because like I said earlier, everything today is just such an echo chamber. It's so rare to find anyone who thinks differently from the crowd. And so if you're able to find that someone or find that group of people who may hold the same opinion as you, even if it's unpopular, even if people feel like it's not acceptable, it's still your opinion, it's still how you feel. So I want to kind of be that person who's voicing the unpopular opinions that you may be uncomfortable to share, no matter what it is.
Yeah, I definitely want to inspire like other podcasts like this. Like, I think everybody should start making podcasts about their unpopular opinions, and I think that's the only way we're gonna come together. Like, I definitely want to inspire y'all to go create. Y'all can make podcasts like this. I don't mind. Don't make too many actually. I don't want to have to fight all y'all, But definitely, I think it's healthy, like for us to just say, not be afraid to say what we believe, for sure.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I'm just really, really big on freedom of speech. I feel like that is one of the most important human rights, important rights that any person can have. And so I'm going to say whatever I think. I'm going to try to say it in the most respectful way possible, of course. But no matter what it is, even if it's unpopular, even if it gets all of us here canceled, that's okay because they can't take away your right to talk and voice how you feel, even if everyone disagrees with you.
yeah, and I don't want to get too controversial. Like, it's funny. This is a controversial podcast. I'm also trying to be family friendly and like brand friendly. Like, yeah, we have a interesting job to do. Like, I don't think my opinions are too extreme, but also like they're also unpopular. Like, yeah.
So, speaking of unsolicited opinions, have you guys heard about this Netflix situation?
No, what's going on? About
Mm,
the like their stocks going down?
for a reason, and for a good reason too. Uh, they basically they basically came out. I don't know whether it was on Twitter or it was like a patch note. I don't know what they would call that, but they were like, you know, we're going to cancel shared accounts. The only
What?
people that can share accounts have to be in the same household on the same Wi-Fi, and they got to log in under that Wi-Fi on that password every month, just so they know that, they're not sharing with anybody and throughout the year. So this means that college kids who move out of their parents' house and go to college can't use it. This means that people that can't really afford Netflix and use it because somebody else gave it to them can't use it. And it causes a lot of drama. But the crazy part about it is when everybody started to unsubscribe, they were like, never mind, that was an error. That was a post error. They pulled like that Uno card thing. That was a post error, and everything is going to go on as usual. I was like, what?
I feel like they could either be doing this for two separate reasons. So, working in marketing, I've met people like this a lot. So the
Mm,
first thing that could be going on is so Netflix has been kind of just going down the drain for years now. Now every channel is just kind of starting their own streaming service, which is a smart move,
yeah,
as they should. It makes sense. People prefer streaming services over cable, less expensive, more convenient, all of that.
exactly.
But so my theory is Netflix is either trying to do two things based off of my experience, my limited experience in marketing. One, they either know what's happening. They either know that they're going down the drain. They know that there's just no saving this company, and they're basically going to be the next blockbuster, go out
That
of
is very
service. And
ironic.
so,
Hmm.
thing or, and I've seen this a lot. They could just be genuinely that delusional that they feel they still have all this power that they haven't had for like the past decade or so. They don't have the power. They don't have the catalog to be able to be pulling moves like this. Now, say someone like Disney Plus. I'm not saying Disney should do it, but if they wanted to, they could probably afford it. Um, but Netflix is kind of just overestimating where they stand today,
Yeah.
in my opinion, because there are people like that. There are because when you work behind the scenes, you're kind of disconnected from your
From the
audience, or
consumer.
it's easy to get disconnected from your audience, and so the control that they thought they had in the market, they no longer have anymore, but they still feel like they have it. So they feel like they can kind of do or say whatever they want, and people are still going to subscribe to their services no matter what. And that's just not the case anymore. And so now the internet kind of got to the point where they had to bully Netflix into just taking back everything that they said, which is ridiculous. But that's how it has to go down until either Netflix finally realizes their place in the market, or they just cut everything off altogether, because that's kind of where they're heading right now. I think the biggest issue is that they're constantly getting rid of their best shows and movies. They just got rid of Inside Out. A lot of people were up in arms about that. Also the fact that there are so many other streaming services coming into the market that are just objectively better than Netflix. They have a better catalog, and they have better writers, and just overall better shows and movies that we would actually want to watch. I remember when Netflix originals kind of first became a thing, and the show You got really popular. Still popular. I still love that show. But then when you have other series like HBO Max that has like Euphoria.
Exactly.
I don't care. I would much rather have HBO Max other than Netflix any day, because Netflix, I kind of just use it for like background noise. At this point, because there's nothing on there anymore that I genuinely want to sit down and watch, because they took it all off.
No. And don't think you're safe, HBO Max, bro. You tripping too. You taking all the animated shows off. No, you're not safe. You're just a little bit better than Netflix, but you are still tripping. And I think you could be so much better if Warner Brothers wasn't messing you up, bro. But we don't have to get into that today.
That's also a separate topic. Kind of the unappreciation of like animated shows that streaming services have just been taking off left and right.
Exactly. And I think Netflix is doing the same thing. I think Netflix and HBO are working together. That's why I took out Inside Out. They feel like cartoons are like for kids and not adults. But man, anime one is also like a very adult, like, and kid thing. I guess I see kids watch anime, but they shouldn't, in my opinion. And but like that's like I feel like most anime are made for adults. And there's a ton of animated adult cartoons. I feel like when I was a kid, it was just like Family Guy and maybe The Simpsons. But now there's so many great adult animations. So I don't know why they aren't seeing this.
No, well, they're getting the backlash. They're seeing what people are tweeting back at them, or commenting on their Instagram posts. They're seeing all of that. They just don't care.
Dang, that's crazy.
Because like I said, either the marketing team, production team, whatever, is so disconnected from what the audience actually wants. They just kind of want to do what they want to do, and not what the demand of the audience is asking of them, which is exactly why they've been going downhill for years.
And they're digging their own grave.
RIP Netflix 2026, maybe, if you make it on. All right, guys. That was our ADHD conversation with ADHMe.